Hey guys, it's Anna. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the standouts from my latest scent split sample haul. I tried around 40 and I have 6 that stuck out to me that I'm excited to share with you. Shout out to Scent Split for partnering with me on this video. I couldn't ask for a better fit. I've been a customer of theirs for about 5 years now. As a fragrance obsessed person and as someone who doesn't like to blind buy, I love their company. They have one of the largest selections of fragrances to choose from. They have designer, indie, and niche, but they definitely specialize in niche. They offer a number of different decant sizes so you can test things out, get your travel sizes through them, and even full bottles. And if you choose to shop with them and you want some money off, I do have a discount code on a 10 and that'll get you 10% off. So the first fragrance I have here is Blanc de Prestige from Jupilo. And this perfume is in the family of Zaharoff Dama Bianca. So if you love that fragrance, I'm sure this would be your cup of tea. Or if you liked that fragrance, but you would prefer some things tweaked, this might be a better fit for you. Blanc de Prestige is not as sweet. There's no vanilla, and it instead gets its sweetness from white grapes. And if the kumquat lime opening in Dama Bianca wasn't for you, I would try this. What sets this one apart is the inclusion of a champagne note. So it has this beautiful effervescence. It's very elegant, and I think like Dama Bianca, it just has a very timeless character. Uber feminine, really suits spring and summer and would be perfectly fitting for a bride. And Dama Bianca is very purple floral focused. It has violet, lilac, and iris. Blanc de Prestige is very violet heavy, but right behind it you have a white rose. So if you enjoy a clean, sheer, delicate rose in your perfumes, then I would go for this one over Dama Bianca if you were eyeing the two of them. But again, violet is still the star in here. You have to enjoy that powdery floral. It smells so fresh and bright from the champagne, the bergamot, and the white grapes. I imagine to be like these crunchy, crispy, slightly chilled grapes. Absolutely lovely. Very natural smelling, and then you have this clean musk in the base. Signature scent worthy. It smells incredibly chic and like a woman in white. I absolutely love it, and I would totally purchase this if I didn't already own Dama Bianca. If you already have one, you don't need both. But I think this is a beautiful alternative. If perhaps there were some aspects to Dama Bianca that you didn't vibe with, I would definitely give this a try. Next up is Badar Sandal Rice. And I actually struggle to pick out rice from this one. It certainly has a coziness to it, but I'm not able to detect rice specifically. I feel like this is mainly a woody coffee fragrance. I absolutely love the opening. It is so inviting, has this beautiful warmth. Like I would be all over this fall and winter. I am a sucker for gourmand blended with woody notes. This has lots of sandalwood and gaiac. I personally pick out more gaiac than sandalwood. It has a very slight smoky undertone, and then it has this really intriguing, yummy, cozy vanilla and caramel. More caramel than vanilla. Brings in this gooey, addictive sweetness. It's a very nicely balanced woody coffee gourmand. Very unisex. This is for people who like a gourmand aspect without being true literal gourmand. The coffee is noticeable from beginning to end, but it continues to amp up the longer this sits on your skin and as it heads into the dry down. And it smells like coffee beans rather than like a latte, for example. The coffee note is just a tad more than I want personally. I'm very picky with coffee fragrances. I personally like coffee more as a supporting note, but if you vibe with coffee, this is honestly one of the best coffee fragrances I've smelled. Definitely gonna hold on to this. I will revisit because things can grow on you. But that opening had me floored. I was like ready to buy a bottle immediately. Dry down, still fantastic. Just coffee a little bit more than what I typically go for. Next is Lactonic from Scentologia. I know a lot of people are talking about this one right now, and it does indeed smell tremendously similar to Sol de Janeiro Sol Cheirosa 62, which smells fantastic, so I'm a fan. Despite the name and this having a milk note, it doesn't smell milky to me. Certainly very creamy, but it doesn't smell like milk, not in the way of something like Blanc, for example. I feel like the creaminess in here is what you can expect from the creaminess that you get out of caramel and vanilla. So if a true milk note usually rubs you the wrong way, I wouldn't be worried about it in here. They're very similar, so you don't need both. But if you're eyeing the two to compare, I would say that 62 has a bit more of a nutty pop. The almond and pistachio come through a little bit more. 62 is a touch more warm, little bit more vanilla and caramel. Lactonic is more musky and has much better performance. It has Ambrostar in the base, giving it a dry, woody, ambery, musky tone. And if you're unfamiliar with Sol de Janeiro 62 to use as a reference point, I would describe Lactonic to be a really warm, enveloping, fun gourmand for warmer weather. You could absolutely wear this in cooler months as well, but something about it just feels summery and bright and sunny. It's a very crowd-pleasing, likable DNA. Sol de Janeiro 62 is one of my sister's signature scents. Like, she is known by that smell. She gets compliments everywhere she goes. I'm definitely going to point her in the direction of Lactonic. I'm sure she'd be thrilled with a stronger version of it. It's delicious and has this carefree, youthful feeling, fitting for anybody who wants to smell like a total snack. Summery, creamy, caramel, vanilla, coconut with nutty pops and sandalwood. Next is Rhizome 06, and this is a beautiful perfume for people who enjoy a more minimal note structure. It's not doing all that, it's not doing too much, but it's really effortlessly elegant and chic. You get a powdery iris, clean musk, warm elemi resin, and I'm surprised there's no vanilla or woody notes listed, because I get very soft, clean woods from this and a very delicate, non-gourmand vanilla, like similar to the style of the vanilla in Black Tie from Celine. A very well executed, understated scent. I think this could fit in the Your Skin But Better category. It's soft, very pretty, and is one I would totally purchase again if I didn't already own a perfume similar. Next is Infinite Love from Andreaa Rada, and I would describe this to be in the same general family as Atelier des Ors Lune Feline, and this is not a linear fragrance. It changes a lot from opening to dry down. So when I first spray this, it smells like balsam and a smoked orange. Like Lune Feline, it's a bit too smoky for me in the opening. That smokiness in here fades dramatically as it dries down, but I love Lune Feline on other people. I gave a decant of it to a friend of Eric's, and that has become his signature scent. It smells bomb on him. So if you enjoy that type of balsamic smokiness in that fragrance, I think you'll seriously vibe with this. This has a caramel note that is truly addictive, and it just blossoms and comes up more as this sits on your skin. It also has vanilla, and a bit of edge is introduced from rum, cardamom, and cedar. There's a lot of cardamom in this one. Like I said, the smokiness really softens as it sits, and that dry down is spectacular. I was considering even purchasing this for that dry down, like regardless of the smokiness in the opening, because it is that good. But ultimately, a scent has to feel like me from beginning to end. Absolutely one I will continue to revisit and hope that I vibe with that smokiness a bit more. So if you are a lover of Lune Feline, check this out. I do think they are different enough. Unless you're someone who's curating a collection where you only want one perfume in a specific scent category. The last one and full bottle worthy for me was Ze Bai from Jijide Ze. Honestly, this perfume just makes me happy. It is so cheerful, absolutely lovely, easy to wear, total pretty girl coated. This has a prominent peach blossom note that just continues to amp up and get more and more addictive as this dries on your skin. It's bright, it's giving springtime in the park, cottagecore vibes. Texturally, this is a very airy fragrance. It has cyclamen, giving it this sheer, watery, delicate floral sweetness, a soft, creamy ylang-ylang plum to add to the fruity character, and the plum doesn't come off dark or dense. It's like crisp, young plum. There's a bit of lemon to freshen things up. It's a sweet perfume, but it simultaneously comes off clean and fresh. I feel like Princess Peach would be smelling like this. I think a lot of women would enjoy this. I absolutely blew through my decant. I couldn't get enough of it. The sweetness was pulling me in, and I love this take on watery, clean, sheer florals. If you like fragrances like Mind Games Leonora or Roja Parfums 51, it does not smell the same or too similar, but if you like those, I think you would like this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you want to see me in any more videos, I'd appreciate it so much. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!